Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. Folks, what a match we have scheduled for you tonight as the Predator Killer Wasp, one of the new up-and-comers here at the SWF, really making a name for himself, gets a great opportunity to take on one of the veterans here at the SWF, Samoan Savage, Hawaiian Steve. One of the biggest stars here at the SWF. This man is a bona fide legend here at the SWF, here from the very first Battle Royal, the first match, the Samoan Savage, Hawaiian Steve. This man is big, he's nasty, he's tough, but he's also one of the most beloved stars in all the Super Wrestling Federation, and he's a future world champion without a doubt. Here we go, intern ref rings the bell. Kick to the shin there. Elbow to the back. Killer Wasp has been very impressive since debuting here at the SWF. He won his very first match by submitting the Game Changer Harriet Harlem with his finishing maneuver, the submission hold that he calls Thrill of the Sting. Oh, what a power slam! Way to live up to the Saturday Night Powerslam name. Oh, spinning back kick there by the Wasp. Killer Wasp, Hawaiian Steve going at it for the first time in one-on-one action. Both of these men were in the 8-man Battle Royal, where Harriet Harlem would win to become the new SWF #1 contender for the World Championship. Unfortunately for her, she would fall short to Luigi Calzone after a devastating Luigi Bomb, where Luigi Calzone would successfully defend the SWF World Championship, thus continuing his championship title reign. Right now, with the vacant #1 contendership spot, all the stars in the SWF trying to one-up each other, trying to put on the greatest matches, wanting to be noticed by the board of directors, wanting to be acknowledged by management, wanting to be embraced by the fans, whether they're cheered or hated. They want the attention, they want the spotlight, and they want to know that they are a main event draw. They want to know that they deserve to be at the top of the mountain, competing for the most prized championship in all of professional wrestling, the SWF World Championship. Right now, we have two of our most colorful stars here, the Samoan Savage, Hawaiian Steve, and the Predator, Killer Wasp. And for those of you enjoying this match tonight, whether you're here in attendance or watching at home on your VCRs, we want to thank you for all of your support of the SWF. We hope that you'll send us letters to our P.O. Box. Let us know what matches you want to see, giving us your feedback, letting us know what you want to see in the future for the SWF. Where do you want to see things go from here? What do you want to see next year? Let us know, fans. We would love to hear from you. Back and forth contest there. That's a very unique submission hold there by the Killer Wasp. I don't know what you call that, but it looks very dangerous. Sliding between the legs, but takes a left hook right in the jaw. Kick to the shin there. Elbow to the head. These two competitors taking each other to their limit. The Killer Wasp, look at that, running up the turnbuckle, backflipping off the chest. Now he's got him in a devastating submission hold. The rope break was counted by the referee. Wait a second here. Oh my goodness! 1, 2, and... oh, 2.9. Hawaiian Steve almost put away the Killer Wasp. Oh, what a maneuver there. Takes him down hard. Going for the pin now. 2.9, the Killer Wasp survives for another moment. Look at that, multiple strikes right to the face of Hawaiian Steve. Hawaiian Steve bouncing off the ropes, goes for the STO, takes down the Killer Wasp. Yeah. Oh, elbow to the head. Multiple punches and kicks, strikes to the head. Hawaiian Steve showing no mercy for the Killer Wasp. Beautiful drop kick there by the Wasp, taking down the big man. Kick to the head by Hawaiian Steve. Now back to his feet and dragging him away from the ropes. What's next for these two amazing competitors on tonight's edition of Saturday Night Powerslam? The SWF fans are standing. They are clapping, and they are just so happy to be here. They're enjoying themselves. You can see them with their colas, with their hot dogs, their popcorn. They're having a blast. What a combination by the Killer Wasp. We've seen him do that in previous matches. It's shown to be very effective. It's like a backflipping Samoan drop with a moonsault combination. Incredible. Wait a second. He's got Hawaiian Steve in the Tree of Woe. Look at that. Kicks right to the face. I think that was about 5 kicks right to the face there. Samoan Savage, Hawaiian Steve defenseless with his legs tucked underneath the turnbuckle. Look at that Dragon Sleeper. Hawaiian Steve trying to reach for the top rope. Trying to reach it. But he manages to escape instead. You can see his hand extending out trying to grab the top rope, but he couldn't quite get there. He was just a fingertip away. Oh, the thrill of the sting! The thrill of the sting! The finishing maneuver of the Killer Wasp! Hawaiian Steve is in danger, but he escapes! He escapes! Oh, dropkick to the kneecap. And a Shining Wizard! Shining Wizard! Wait a second here. Trying to stretch out the muscles in his arm. Hawaiian Steve doesn't appear to be done with the Killer Wasp yet, but the Killer Wasp still has a lot of fight in him as well. The Dragon Sleeper applied. Hawaiian Steve trying to reach for a rope, but he can't seem to find it. But he still escapes. The strength of Hawaiian Steve, the great conditioning that the superstar has, led him to being able to escape the clutches of the submission hold of the Killer Wasp. Wait a second, snap suplex. Both competitors are exhausted, but they're not willing to give in. They're not willing to give up. They're wanting to fight with all of their might until victory is their name. Beautiful enziguri there. Wait a second, up and down he goes! Oh my goodness, another devastating enziguri kick to the back of the head. This has very much slowed the momentum of the Killer Wasp. Look at that, he got a nice shot in there, but for how long does he have Hawaiian Steve where he wants him? Beautiful European uppercut. Oh, it looks like he may have taken control. Off the ropes and dropkick takes down the big man. Up and down they go. We saw that earlier, and we see it again here. Hawaiian Steve putting everything he has into this match. And again, takes down the Killer Wasp, taunting for the crowd, wanting to absorb their applause and their cheers. Off the ropes and dropkick. Killer Wasp needs to hit a big move here if he wants any chance of picking up the victory. Oh my gosh, what a lariat! He hit him so hard. I think the Killer Wasp almost fell out of his boots. And right there, he almost landed on his neck. That overhead belly-to-belly suplex was very close to the ground. Very close to the mat. That could have resulted very dangerously. Wait a second here. Oh! An enziguri in retaliation. Killer Wasp takes an elbow. Wait a second. Samoa drop by Hawaiian Steve. But that took a lot out of both competitors. But Steve is the first back to his feet. Wait a second. Another Samoa drop. He almost Samoan dropped him out of the ring. Looks like the rope was able to bounce the body of Killer Wasp back into the ring. Look at, there we go. Samoa drop out of the ring. Killer Wasp on the outside, as is Hawaiian Steve, who just got his leg kicked, caused him to fall down. Now they're on the outside, on the concrete floor with the very thin padding. Wait, no. Oh, no. Oh, powerbomb onto the concrete floor. That padding serves very little purpose. It's very thin. We only have it there for legal reasons. The thrill of the sting! Thrill of the sting! Right in front of the fans! Right by the guardrail! Both competitors trying to hit. Oh, no! Oh! Right onto the concrete! Irish whip. Oh, right into the guardrail. Almost hitting the fans on the front row. I think this match is becoming very personal. Oh, my goodness! Backflipping Samoa drop, dropping down the big man right onto the concrete. Hold on a second, the Killer Wasp has a steel chair. Went for a swing, but he got 2 swings on him instead with the right hook and the left hook to follow. Wait a second here. Oh, kicks him right in the head. You can hear the crack of the skull. Wait a second. The Killer Wasp. Oh, wait a second. I think he saw that Hawaiian Steve was going to go for a chair and decided not to go for that diving maneuver that he had in mind. Oh, the cracking of the skull. These two are taking each other to war. The thrill of the sting. Thrill of the sting. He submits. He submits. With the thrill of the sting, submission finisher hold. The The Killer Wasp is victorious over Samoan Savage Hawaiian Steve. A very impressive match by both competitors.